Soon the mead flowed like a river, and all those in attendance took part in a drinking session which had not been seen in 100 years. All the warriors gathered around Balder, chanting his name and singing. "No harm shall come to you, Balder. And even if these oaths had not been sworn, I would have fought any creature in your defense." "Your words are stronger than your sword, Gunnar. I agree that you were mighty brave in your day, but you swung your sword like blind Hod, and your aim with the spear was even worse. I could best you. You are drunk and have lost your senses. Care to put a wager on it? I bet that I can strike any object in this hall with my spear." All the men in attendance began to place bets and to debate about what object should be used. "Strike that pillar. No, the glass on the table. See if he can hit the wall." Then a voice from the back chimed in. "Why not strike Balder?" Loki had taken his usual position in the shadows of the hall, his feet planted smugly before him. Thick smoke circled his head from the long pipe on which he drew, his gaze fixed upon Frigga, who was sitting next to Odin. If he truly is undying, and if the goddess of all truly has secured all these oaths, then no harm shall come to him. Besides, from what I hear, there's little chance you'll strike him anyway, Gunnar. All the laughter turned to agreement as the inebriated crowd warmed to the idea of testing Frigga's oaths. What say you, Frigga? What say you, Odin? Odin rose in such a manner that his contempt for the idea was not only apparent, but also towards the trickster. He made a move towards Loki, but was stayed by the gentle hand of Frigga. "Calm yourself, King. Be not bothered by this meddlesome creature. No harm shall come to my son, Loki. This I promise you. Why do you question my word?" Loki made note that this was the first time that the goddess had ever addressed him directly. A game was afoot for the trickster. "My dearest Frigga, my intention was not to question your most sacred word, but rather to take part in the game at hand. I spoke without thinking. If I have offended you, I am sorry." Thor rose from across the hall and bellowed, "Loki, you are a menace! Come, strike Balder and prove to all that the word of the goddess is as firm as the foundation of this hall." Frigga hid her discomfort at the idea and sat slowly. "Proceed." "Fear not, Balder." "Of course not, mother. Come, Balder, throw your spear." The warrior looked around hesitantly. The crowd began to chant its approval of the idea of testing the oaths. And so Balder made ready to throw his spear. And Balder was unflinched. He stood ready. Drawing back his arm, Gunnar took aim, and with his mighty warrior call, let loose the spear and aimed directly at the god of truth and light.